It's Jessica, and I have decided to finally do a vlog. I was not going to do a vlog this week. It is the Tistheseasonathon, but I decided I haven't done a vlog in a while, and it's already Wednesday, so it's been 3 days into the readathon. But I wanted to do more vlogging like this weekend. I'm not super busy, so I decided to go ahead and vlog. It is 4:30 and dark out, so I have like a bad lighting here, but it's just what it's gonna be. And I've already finished one book, and it's actually quite a big book, and it was not on my TBR, but I had to read this for my book club at school with my kids, and I thought I'd have a lot more time on the weekend to read than I did, and I only read 50 pages, so I had 400 pages left. So I read Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This can count as the book with green or red on the cover. It just has red on her sunglasses and it's green. And I was super skeptical going in because I have a couple Morgan Matson books. I've read Second Chance Summer. I thought she was just like a really overhyped YA author on BookTube. Everybody loves her books, but I don't know if I agreed with them or not. Second Chance Summer was okay, but it wasn't like amazing. And I loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. Emily was so relatable, and I loved how much she grew throughout this book. The only thing I hated about this book was the fact that all parents were awful and never around. And like at the end, Emily's parents like were all of a sudden like caring and stuff because they finished their play, and I was like, that's stupid. And so the parents really annoyed me. Frank's parents were awful. Sloane's parents were awful. Deva, I think that was her name. Like her parents weren't even a thing. So I don't even think they even mentioned Colin's parents. Like literally no parents were around, so they could just like be out until 3 a.m. And I'm like, okay, really? Like, no. I hate when YA books have like every single parent MIA, because that's not realistic at all in my experience. But this was just like really good. I loved the slow burn romance. Like it was super slow burn in this, and it was just really good. I normally have a hard time with YA now, but I think it was really well done. It was not too juvenile. Like she had real problems and real insecurities that like everyone has, and not like annoying petty insecurities that like some YA books have. I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. So I'm excited to read more Morgan Matson now. Yeah, I next am going to read Hot Shot Doc by R.S. Gray. Another book not on my TBR, but it comes out tomorrow and I have to have a review up, and I'm 20% the way through that, and I started that, I think, Saturday, but I only read like 7%. So I'm going to read that, and that's going to be a book that makes me feel warm and cozy inside, because all R.S. Gray books are rom-coms and hilarious and awesome, and I'm loving it so far. It is about this guy who is just this arrogant doctor, but he's not exactly arrogant. He's just very serious, and no surgical assistant can ever stay on his team because he's so intimidating and like will put them in their place. And so this girl is a surgical assistant to someone else on the floor, or like on their team, and he's retiring, and this doctor is the last one she wants to deal with because she's heard he like makes people cry, and they quit after like 2 weeks. And so she ends up taking the job though because she's desperate. She's raising her teenage sister, and it's really good so far. I'm gonna be swooning over this romance, I know, so I'm very excited. I don't know how I feel about this lighting right now, but oh well. My hair is just like pretty much falling flat after work. That's what happens when you teach teenagers all day. But yeah, that's all I have. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow and let you know how things are going, and we'll see how much reading I get done. Hey guys, so it is Friday. I recently just got home, so it is almost 4:30. I skipped the gym today. I can never find the motivation to go to the gym on Friday nights. Like, no thank you. But I've gotten a lot of reading done. So I finished Hot Shot Doc by R.S. Gray. And I feel like with her books, I'm getting so bored by them. Every book, I mean, this one started out really, really, really good though. Like, I was like, this is totally gonna be a 5-star read, and now it's like almost a 3-star read. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, but it's just so boring now. Her books are just like cute rom-coms. All the covers are the same, just different colors with different couples. And I'm bored. It's nothing different like Scoring Wilder or her Summer Game series. Those were different for her. Now they're all rom-coms, and I'm getting bored, and I'm a little bit annoyed. So my friend said the same thing. Of course, there are people who like love every single book she writes, give us a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm just bored, and like I hated it. So it's the main premise of that book was a doctor. He's like super mean and very focused because he's like very highly specialized on children with scoliosis, and so he performs surgery on them, and the love interest is a surgical assistant, and her doctor she works for is retiring, and so the only opening is with this guy. And he's like very harsh towards her in the beginning, makes her cry in the beginning, and then it's like overnight he's a good guy and he really likes her and they start dating. And I'm just like, really? Like, there was no change that's slowly happening with him. It's just like, boom, oh, he's not mean anymore. Like, that's what I liked about it. And I don't know, it was just okay. I was just so bored by the end. I was trying to read faster, and it did have Christmas in it though, so that counts as a Christmas read. But I have started reading 2 other books. So last night I started Kissing Tolstoy by Penny Reed, and this is so cute. So she is set up on a blind date, and then 3 months later she realizes it's her Russian lit professor. I cannot talk today. And it's cute so far. So she just realized he was a professor, and we're almost 50 pages in. I've been listening to Christmas music while I read this, and it's hard to focus, so I have to turn the music like really low down. Normally I can read during anything, but I just like love Christmas music and want to listen along to it, so I am trying to focus on this, but it's really good and I wanted to keep reading it. But I also, at school today, so I had 2 periods of guided reading on our independent reading day. We independent read Mondays and Fridays, so I had an hour and a half of reading, and I am 100 pages into The Trouble with Christmas by Debbie Mason. I didn't know if I was in the mood for this when I started reading today, but I love it. I could not put it down. Normally I get through about 50 pages of a book during guided reading periods, so I got through 100 pages and I really like it. It's about this woman who's part of a resort developing company, and the numbers say that like building in Christmas, the town Christmas, I think it was in Colorado maybe, is not good idea numbers wise. Like, they won't earn anything back from it, so she completely denies this plan, and everybody in Christmas thinks that she's ruining Christmas because they were relying on this to like keep their kids in town and bring money into their town. And so she has to go there to try to convince them, like, no, we really can't do this numbers wise. She's like, you have to be aware of the profit and not the people, and she has to stay there, and it's with the cop, and I am loving it so far. It's so cute, and I can just see this as a movie, like a cheesy, really adorable movie you can't help but love, and it's so good so far. So I'm definitely going to be reading these. I'll probably try to finish this tonight because I just really want to read it because it's like really good, but I also really want to read this because it's really good too. I am listening to an audiobook that has nothing to do with this readathon, and it is Dr. E.R. by Max Monroe. That's book 2 in the series that I read, Dr. O.B., and I told you guys about. That was good, and I'm really loving Dr. E.R. right now. I just need to read more by Max Monroe. I love their books right now. I think that there are 2 authors who write for Max Monroe. Yeah. And my sister got Mission Impossible, the new one. We did not get to see it. It came out around our birthday, but we were so busy because we were moving, and we wanted to see The Spy Who Dumped Me because Sam Heughan was in it, and I gotta support my husband. So it finally came to Redbox, and we were like, okay, we're watching it tonight, even though I kind of want to watch a Christmas movie, but you gotta watch Mission Impossible. So we'll probably watch a Christmas movie maybe tomorrow. I have a department Christmas dinner we do every year with the English teachers, English department. I love my department so much. Like, I love the people I work with. That's why I love my job so much. I love my kids that I work with, most of them. I love them all equally is what I told them today. So I will just say I love all my kids equally. And then I don't know, I just have a really great department I work with. So we have our dinner tomorrow, which is going to be fun. And that's all I have planned. I do have to sew for my Etsy shop. Do a little bit of gift wrapping. I have bought a ton of gifts lately, and I'm done with my Secret Santa. That's this bookish Secret Santa I do every year on this blog, and so I have that all wrapped. Just have to send that out tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Most of my Christmas shopping's done. I just love wrapping everything, so yeah. I'll catch up with you guys after I'm done with probably both of these. I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow morning, so we'll see what I'm up to.
Hi, Lil. What are you doing? Hey. Hey. Come here. Hello. Oh. Lily's tired today. Are you tired? Look at it. Are you tired? Yes, you are. She had a late night last night at Mom and Dad's. My mom and dad's. Hello. Look at that tail. Hi, Lily. Hi, baby. You're so precious. And you're awake right now. Thank you.
Hey guys, it is 11 a.m. on Saturday. I have had quite the busy morning so far. I went to the gym, I've been sewing for my shop, and then I finished Kissing Tolstoy by Penny Reed. I did not get a lot of reading done last night. We put on Mission Impossible like a little after 6, and it's 2.5 hours long, so that was like a long time. So I didn't get to like get into bed until like 9:15, and then like I was super just drained from the week and Friday, so I only read like 50 more pages of this, so I had 50 pages left this morning. I listened to the entire time to Christmas music. I just wanted to get that done because I was getting so distracted because I love Christmas music. I had my Justin Bieber holiday CD on mix the whole time, so I kept on replaying his CD over and over again while I was reading, and it was hard to focus because I wanted to sing along to all of his songs. But this one ended up being cute. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 to 5 stars. The end was like a lot, so I feel like, yeah, so the last 30 pages is the epilogue, and it's only 200 pages, so I felt like that was a little much. I don't like it when not all of the book is them trying to get together. For some reason, I don't enjoy it when they end up being together like 60% of the way through, so 40% of the way through is them being together, because there's no like questioning, there's no like angst, it's just like, oh, they're together, that's sweet. Like, I don't really care. So, it was cute. I love the beginning. That's what would happen to me a lot. I love the beginning of books, and I feel like it's going to be a 5-star read. And then, it kind of drops to a 4. That's what happened with R.S. Gray's book. But, it was still really cute. This is for the challenge of a book that is less than 200 pages. And I am also... It's not part of any challenge, but I'm almost halfway through Dr. E.R. And this one I'm loving, but there's not a lot of doctor stuff in it because she's not in the medical field. So the first book, she was a nurse and he was a doctor, so a lot of it took place at their work because they worked together. She's actually a gossip columnist, kind of like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, which I love that, and he's a doctor, and so she is kind of pursuing him because he is on that reality show, and she wrote some articles about him, and so we don't get to see him a lot. They met in a hospital, and that's it. So it's really good so far, and I probably will read a lot more today while I'm sewing and doing stuff. So yeah, that's how my reading's going. And I'm also reading The Trouble with Christmas, which is actually going to be a Hallmark movie coming out on Sunday. I didn't know that. So I record stuff at my parents' house because I don't have cable. I think every millennial now does not have cable and uses their parents when they need things from cable. I have my dad's Netflix account and my own Hulu account. I do pay for my own Hulu. Thank you very much. But cable is just ridiculous, and I hated calling them every time our contract was up because they want to increase the price every time. We started out like $60 a month, and then we ended up like $130, $140 a month, and I was like, this is ridiculous, because they get you with their like the first price, and then they're like, your contract's up, so we're gonna make it like double the price. I was done, and I was tired of like some people saying no and some people saying yes. It's all a huge game. So I've recorded, back to what I was really saying, I've recorded the movie. I don't remember, it's called something else now, and I don't remember what it's called, but I'm excited for the movie. So we're recording it on Wednesday, because my parents actually have 2 things recording on Sunday already. So we're recording it, we can do it from our phones, record it at their house, and I'm spending a lot of time of Christmas at their house for the holidays. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it while I'm over there. But it's really cute so far. I'm 100 pages in. I'm loving the romance, so I'll probably read a lot of that today and tonight after my dinner with my department. So yeah, that's all that's going on. I have to go film a book haul, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Is Lily tired? Hi! What? What? You're so good. You're so good. You want to see Dark Stars now? Thank you, baby. You're so cute, so cute, so cute. Let's go. Not see the laundry. Hi, Darce. Oh, hi. Look how cute she is. Stretching. What? Hi. Yeah, someone's tired. Somebody's tired. So we put on American holiday baking show, whatever it's called. Lily's being impatient. There's my sister right there. We can't see her because she doesn't want to be in the video. I'm going to try real hard not to get a reflection of my glasses, but I have about 100 pages left with The Trouble with Christmas, and I am loving it so far, but I don't know what else can
happen in the last 100 pages. There's a lot's happened. It's over 400 pages long, so I think it's getting a little too long right now, but I really like it. I wanted to show you my nice fuzzy sweater I got from JCPenney's. It's got like a weird thing here, but yeah, I got like the last one left and they only had a large, but it's not too big. It's just like nice and roomy, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna finish reading this for Tistheseasonathon. I did want to say the romance readathon going on this upcoming week, I am not gonna participate in. I've decided. I was like really stressing out writing a TBR for it because I don't know why. I was just like, oh my gosh, I just need to stop because Lily. I had like 4 books, and then for the rest of the challenges, I had nothing I wanted to read of those tropes, and so I was like starting to like panic and look at other books, and then I was adding more and more to my TBR, and I already have like 20 books I want to read this month, let alone things for the TBR for the romance readathon, so I decided not to do it. I'm just going to read what I want to read because there's a lot I want to get to this week, and they're not necessarily books that would fit that readathon, so I'm not going to partake in it, but I'm going to watch everyone's TBRs and their vlogs and see everyone joining in on the fun, but I was just getting too stressed out, so I'm not doing it. But Lily's getting annoyed, so I'm just going to go ahead and start watching my British baking show and try to read more of this. After family dinner tonight, I'll probably finish and talk to you guys one last time, so catch up with you later. Hey guys, so I just got home from work. It is Monday now, but I just wanted to update you on everything. I know I said I was going to update you yesterday when I got home, but I had like 130 pages left of the book, so I was trying to read more of it, and I have 50 pages left, and the movie actually premiered last night on the Hallmark Channel, but I had seen a friend's post about this book and how it was really good until the last 100 pages, and I was just starting the last 100 pages, and it definitely could have ended at page 300. That's all I'm gonna say right now. It's like really annoying how they took the story, the direction they took it. It was probably a 5-star read for me the first 300 pages, and now that I have about 50 pages left, I don't like where the story's going, and like it's kind of annoying how cliche they made a character that shows up, and so I'm probably gonna give this a 4 out of 5 stars. This was my Christmas read and my read for red or green on the cover. I ended up almost finishing 4 books and finishing this readathon. I'm saying it's a success. So I read Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This is a warm and cozy read as well as a green on the cover, which this one kind of already was as well. So that was 2 challenges. Then I read a short novel, which is 3 challenges, and I read a book that was while listening to Christmas music. So that's 4 of the challenges, and it was good. I think I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. Kissing Tolstoy by Penny Reed. I read Hot Shot Doc by R.S. Gray, which I don't remember what challenge is. I'm missing a challenge, and I don't remember what that last one was. So there was red or green on the cover, a cozy read, while listening to music, a short read, and a Christmas read. Okay, so I did finish Hot Shot Doc, and I also gave that 4 out of 5 stars. Again, the ending like just was annoying, and it's just like I don't like how they got together so soon and how the character really changed. The doctor did. He was supposed to be this arrogant jerk doctor, and he changed halfway through and was like, oh, I'm all nice now. Whatever, but that also had Christmas in it too, and then this is my Christmas read as well, so I ended up finishing pretty much 4 books for the readathon. Definitely successful. 1 5-star read, 3 4-star reads, so that is not too shabby. I am super happy with how this turned out. Let me know how you did for the Tistheseasonathon, and I wanted to show you my dress too. Like, do you like? It's all pineapples. I just got it over Black Friday for ModCloth, and I'm obsessed. So I got a cat dress, a mermaid dress, a watermelon dress, and a pineapple dress. So that's what I like to wear. But yeah, let me know how your Tistheseasonathon went, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.